Just remember what you just been through. The sacrifice you just went through. Is it worth it? Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Caprielannissa. For the ones who are new to my channel, welcome. If you guys are not new to my channel, thank you guys so much for visiting this channel again. I know you guys are following along on this hair transplant journey, and I couldn't be happier with the results that I am showing you guys today. If you guys see a couple of pimple patches, I mean, come on now, we know each other now, by now. I would say at this point in my life, I feel like nothing can faze me now, because I have literally put myself out there to be vulnerable in my most not so prettiest moments. So I feel like I can deal with the punches. So let's get right into this video. I have my notes right here. I'm a couple of days shy. You guys know how sometimes the internet goes and how hard it is to be a content creator and getting this information out to you guys with proper care, and I just want to make sure my delivery is pretty strong for everybody to understand. I am currently in my 7th month for my hair transplant journey, and you guys, this is just, time is just flying so fast. Like, I could have sworn like a last few months ago I just got this surgery done, but now we are almost past the half point of a year now, you guys. This today, on this filming day, this marks post-op day 218. I just want to let you guys know that I have not forgotten about you guys. I literally record myself every single day in the hair transplant journey so that you guys have a day-by-day guide as to how things are going for me, my struggles, my daily struggles, what I did with my hair, what didn't work for my hair, all those things that you guys sometimes fail to hear from other people who share their journey, which I feel like helps you guys, because that's a lot of information, considering that it's every single day. Like, there has not been a day that I skipped a beat for you guys, and I really do appreciate the ones who continue to watch and keep up with me on this journey. But I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get into these notes, okay? Let's talk about my wash routine. My wash routine consists of pretty much washing my hair twice a week, every 3 to 5 days is how I go about it. I typically stick to washing my hair on Wednesdays or Thursdays, depending on how I feel, right? And Sunday. So Wednesday, Sunday, or Thursday, Sunday. And I try to go no longer than those days. Sometimes I don't meet that middle mark, so I just skip all the way to Sunday, which is one entire week, which is the maximum of the time you should go. That should be the maximum time you go with washing your hair. Like, if you don't do anything, please try to wash your hair at least once a week. I feel that has really helped me out. I wash and condition my hair just regular during the weekday, and then on Sundays I do a deep conditioning. The moisturizing products that I use, I refresh my hair as much as I can every single day. There are days that I do skip. It just depends on how my hair feels. Now, if my hair feels like it's saturated enough, I might be able to skip a day or so. I'll do that. But if I feel like I need to re-moisturize my hair should never feel dry. It should never feel bone dry. So I continue to refresh and apply moisturizer to my hair daily, if not almost every day, if needed. And these are the products that I use. I use the Mielle Curl Refresher Spray, and then I also use the Botanical Light Cream Moisturizer. I will link them down below, although I do believe that the cheapest prices for these particular products are going to be from your local Sally's. Let's talk about my travel pillow. I know I have been encouraging the ones who are starting their journey to at least wear a travel pillow. Well, I will say, for me, the travel pillow has now left the building. What? I have not went back to my travel pillow. I know I said I was gonna try to do that, but I kind of just forgot about it. And just as my insurance, instead of using my travel pillow, typically I try to either just lay on my pillow with my chin, or I lay on my back. So I don't really I try not to lay on my sides, but sometimes I do. I am sometimes a side sleeper. And because I am a side sleeper, I do like to use either a silk pillowcase, or I will definitely wrap my head up at night for sure. That is a guarantee. I do not go to sleep without wrapping up my hair now. So being that I have made it to my 7-month mark, the things that I am able to do with my hair, I know a lot of people be like, well, when I get into the situation of getting a hair transplant, how will I style my hair? Well, I am here to tell you guys there are plenty of options. They might not be the options that you want, but because I was able to keep the top of my hair at the top of my head, I was able to do a little bit more than just a basic headband wig or a regular wig. So I was able to do now sleeked up ponytails. I'm also able to do half up, half downs. I'm also able to do half wigs, headband wigs, and V-part wigs. I feel like it is so important to find something that works well for you, because we know that looking like this can get a little boring. It can get a little discouraging, and you don't feel your best and you don't feel pretty. But it is a huge sacrifice, so I will say that it is not for the weak. I still look like this, okay? Up under those beautiful hairstyles, I still look like this. I'd rather look like this than to look like what I did before, so don't get it mixed up. Let's also talk about the prenatals. I've been talking to you guys about taking prenatal vitamins that have encouraged hair growth. I personally feel I have been on and off. I'm not a really great pill taker. I was a while ago, but since I've moved and relocated, I have not been on the daily supplements like I should. I mean, if I think about it, I'll take it. If I don't think about it, then I kind of miss it. I'll go a week and they'll be like, oh, I forgot to take my prenatal. It just doesn't really hit my mind, but I feel like I should get back into that. If I remember it, I'll take it, but I have to start taking that now. I really have to get back onto that because I really think it helped. Let's talk about new things that I am going to be starting. So the things that I am going to be starting with using different tools in my hair, I am going to be using a high frequency wand. And if you guys aren't familiar with what a high frequency wand is, it pretty much sends waves of frequent currencies through your hair, stimulating your scalp for healthy hair growth. And yeah, I just really love that option. I've never tried it before. We used to use it all the time in cosmetology school to help with hair loss and help with actual hair growth, and I will be able to test that out to see how well that works for me, but we will see. This is a whole new experiment, a new ball game. We will determine whether or not that works or not, or and I highly don't recommend this if you are first getting a hair transplant, because we don't want to damage anything that is freshly starting. But I feel like I've come long ways now to try to play around with the little things or two just to see what I can come up with and if it works or not. Since also we are in our 7th month, I think the new thing that I am trying to go incorporating or try to incorporate is some braids. Yeah, I love not being able to do anything to my hair. I love the fact that I could just wake up and just go and not do anything to my hair. We all love a good hair braid style, like don't play, or a faux locks or something like that, something that is low maintenance on me, but also keeping my hands out of my head. But my only thing, if you guys have any recommendations, I'm going to do some research on this though too as well, but if you guys can recommend any type of way of caring for my hair, like, I mean, I'm sure I can just wash my hair in my braids, but maybe there's a particular product, and I'm sure they do have like little nozzle dry shampoos, not dry shampoos, but like sanitizing for the scalp. I think maybe that I might try to do that just to see if I can try to keep my scalp clean. And I'm not going to be pulling on my hair as much. I know people worry about the front area when they do get braids and whatnot, but I don't want this area to be really braided too much. I kind of want it slightly loose because I'm afraid. I am not going to hold you. I am afraid of doing anything detrimental to the hair that I just got in, because my hair is very sensitive around the hairline. It don't matter what type of unit I use, what type of hair clip in, whatever. I cannot have nothing so heavy or gripping or pinching up against my scalp too long, because my hair will break off. And that was the problem to begin with. So I have to be really ultra delicate around my hairline, because that could be gone before my eyes and I not know it. I remember having a faux lock that was just like right up in here somewhere. They're gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Faux locks are absolutely gorgeous, but sometimes the weight of what you have in your head can be so damaging to your head, and it just weakens that area over time until you have a little strand. Your hair is hanging by a thread, and I don't want that for me. I don't want that for you. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe we might go into like maybe a crochet type of thing, just because I don't want to overly rush it. I feel like that could be a rush process if I go into it too soon. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous, but we will see. That's one of the things I want to try to start, but I don't want to start it too soon where I lose everything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm doing fine with what I have. It's not worth it. Alright, so the don'ts that I have learned with this 7th month mark, I will say, do not wear your hair in a ponytail for too long. Give your hair a break. And that's with any hairstyle. Do not get so comfortable in that one particular hairstyle that you just forget about your maintenance. You forget that you have some weaker parts in your hair. And I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only person that has a sensitive hairline, where your hair is just so soft that, I mean, the hairstyle is cute, but baby, when you take that hairstyle out, you ain't cute no more. And that's my whole issue. But do not wear your hairstyles for a long period of time. I know I was getting ready for an event earlier this month, this past month, and I needed to have my hair the sleekest possible, and it performed really nice, you guys. It looked really pretty. I'm really happy about the results. But after wearing my hair, or just experimenting, if you will, with that particular ponytail situation, I was putting gel on my hair because this back end wasn't holding up the way that I had hoped for. So that final day, I was trying with all my might to find all types of gels that would work. I wasn't using Got to Be Glued though. We weren't going there, okay? But I used so many gels in my hair that I just felt unhealthy with my scalp. I was disgusted with the way I kind of handled that situation. I was just trying to get through the moment and get to this event. Once the event was over with, I was gonna take my hair down, which is what I did. So I'm kind of happy about that. But as I was watching my videos of recording myself day after day and seeing my hair slicked up that way, I saw some empty patches right up in here, and I said, that don't look too good. I need to let my hair breathe. I need to leave my hair alone. I need to stop brushing it. I need to stop putting that friction on it. I need to stop putting that gel up on it. I need to stop slicking it back, because I am hurting what I've just done to my head. So I just want to give that memo to you guys. Even though if you are able to do your hair in a ponytail, just don't get comfortable. We love a good pony. We do. But don't get too comfortable. That's all I'm saying. The next don't, I would say, try not to brush your hair as much as possible. I know I have a full, dense hairline right now. Like, it is super duper full. And I know we have our hairstyles that we want to wear and stuff like that, but try not to brush your hair as much as possible. If anything, try to use a comb if you can, but brushing it, I feel like, weakens it. Like, it's small bristles just brushing away at your cuticle, and it might not be the best type of brush. It might be a really harsh brush on your hair, and you don't need that. Not with this. I feel like after a while, once my hair thickens up a little bit more, maybe I'll start doing a little bit more brushing, but not as often. I'm trying to prevent doing anything really to this area. That's why I have been loving the V-part wig life, because I don't have to do anything to these sides. So I might be able to slick it back, but it's not completely necessary. So if you could try to find or try to do some sort of protective hairstyle where it doesn't require you to sleek or do anything to your hairline, that would be so helpful to you. And I have found and discovered that the V-part wig has done that for me. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about that, I will be uploading a video on that. I know I said I was going to upload that video soon on that, but I haven't gotten around to it. Production has been kind of slow for me, but I want to get this video out for you guys first and foremost. So here we are. And another don't that I would say, do not leave hair gel in your hair for a long period of time like I did. I think I was just going through a phase there with trying to make sure my hair was at its most sleekest so I can look the most prettiest of that day. And after that, I was turning into a pumpkin because for some reason the hair was just not gelling. It was just not holding. Now, the good thing about this gel situation was there was no alcohol gel involved or anything like that. So I don't think I damaged it, like, you know, chemically wise or anything like that in my head. But I feel like because it is a gel, it is a little bit more drying. I wasn't moisturizing my hair the way I wanted to moisturize my hair because I was just trying to get it at its sleekest. And the moisturizing and the gel, it wasn't meshing at all. I felt like I had to stop moisturizing my hair just so that I could get the sleekest hair possible, which was the issue. I would highly recommend just trying to stay away from gels if you can. I know it's not an easy task, but just remember what you just went through. If you are currently getting a hair transplant or have been through a hair transplant, just remember what you just been through. The sacrifice you just went through, is it worth it? And you have to ask yourself that question all the time. And last but not least, the last don't, I don't recommend rushing the gripping process. And what I mean by the grip process, I mean, you know, when you start seeing this hair, you see how long it is? That's grippable, right? But you don't want to rush it. I'm telling you, you do not want to rush it. And the reason why I said that is because I recently, as I mentioned, I have been loving the V-part life. With that being said, I tried to use like a rubber band method or try to braid my little anchor pieces here in my hairline, and the hair wasn't holding. It fell out immediately. I wasn't tight or pulling or tugging or anything like that on the hair for it to stay. I wasn't trying to get the most tightest piece, you know, snatched into my head or anything like that, because I am very delicate with this situation. However, I don't want to rush the process with even just doing a rubber band braid, you know, like one of those little links of rubber band braids, which is what I was doing. I started to crochet some hair through that rubber band braid and the hair came straight out. And I was like, you know what? It's just not that time. That's why I said I was going to slowly introduce braids to myself. Even if I have to sleek down, like, you know, something to kind of just push that in. But I don't want a lot of this hair in my braid if I can help it. I don't want a lot of this in my braid, especially if they're like dangling. Now if it's braided down to the back or something like that, that's a different story, but I really want to just be easy going. But just because you see it sprouting out doesn't mean it's time. Doesn't mean it's time. I really just hope you guys listen to me. You feel like this hair might be strong, and it is, but it is still weak all at the same time. So you really have to do baby steps when it comes to all of this. This is not a fast game, I promise you. It takes some time, it takes some sacrifice, it takes some patience, and hopefully you have it, because I know I have my days. We all do. I just wanted to share that information with you guys. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much, but I was talking on some really important things that sometimes you never really think about. and also give you guys some insightful information regarding the 7-month mark, because like I said, I give you guys a day-by-day, play-by-play, so you guys have that to your highest advantage. Whether you use it or not, I'm not sure, but I really hope that you take heed to what I'm saying, because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I have or anybody else has, or things that you just have never thought of. So I really think that this information is really great, considering where I am in my journey, and hopefully it can be helpful to you if you are thinking about doing a hair transplant or currently are in the process. I really hope you guys are having really great results so far, and my information that I've been given to you guys have been helping you guys a lot. I have a lot of videos that I have to put out right now. I just have been slow on the editing, and I do apologize on that. Also, before I go, you guys almost let me forget, I am going to do a 360 for you guys so you guys can see how my hair is today. As I mentioned to you guys, this is post-op day 218, and I am just going to give you guys the famous 360. As you guys can see, this side looks really great, really full. This is how far I have come with the front hairline. That's a good almost 2 inches. This area here is kind of my most sparse side. It doesn't look so bad because it's kind of just out, but when it's brushed back, you can kind of see the little gaps, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad as you think. It's flawed just right up in here. Just a little bit more thinner. This side is not as bad, like I mentioned to you guys, but this side, I feel like I said, I feel like it's still kind of a little gappy for me. So I am just, like I said, just letting my hair be in free form. I do not wish to kind of like brush it and do too many hairstyles right now at this particular time. Just letting it just be, so I can, you know, retain the strength that I have right now and just let it grow. The back area is getting really thick, you guys. Like, it's getting pretty long. It is very grippable to do braids. Like, I'm free doing this. Yeah, that's grippable. I can go all the way down, but I'm not. But that was just for the show of this video. I just wanted to show where I am, because this back area is now able to be gripped. That's why I said I wanted to do some braids, and that could be done easily. Maybe I might do some to the scalp braids in the front and then let the back kind of like flow, just because I know these are like my stronger hairs, and these just need to lay still as much as possible. But yeah, this is post-op day 218, month 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was so much fun as always. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Also hit that bell notification, because I post literally every single week, and you might just be surprised when the next time I upload, because I could be spontaneous and just let you guys know that, hey, boom, I got a new hairstyle. Watch how I do it. Here's a tutorial. Here's a new product. So I don't want you guys to miss out on anything that I upload. Be sure to make sure you guys are subscribed. Also share if you guys care, and give this video a huge thumbs up. What do you guys think about month 7? Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any advice or any tips or anything that you would like to mention about this video in today's date. I really would appreciate you guys. But thank you for watching, and watch one of these.